femmes. Would you date another femme?
Of course.
And there's no, like, I'm surprised because I know a lot of you out of Let's Be Honest, okay? And I hear some things and you guys are like, oh man, you know, how could two studs, why is she dressed like that today? She was a femme yesterday, blah, blah, blah. I hear it all. So I'm surprised that 4 out of 4 on the panel thinks that labels don't really matter when it comes to even dating. I grew up within the last year though.
Well, I don't think labels should matter. Like, I think it's sad the fact if we're gonna, if like how she said, somebody's gonna dress the femme one day and then all of a sudden you see them dressed stud-like and then you're gonna be taken aback. Like, who cares? In my opinion, I think what is the big goddamn deal? If someone wants to be having their comfortable baggy night and just chillaxing and want to do whatever the hell they want to do, it shouldn't matter exactly what they're wearing. And honestly, for me, and for me too, like, I don't categorize myself as a femme. I'm just me. Like, sometimes, like, yeah, I look femmy, but sometimes I can have the filthiest mouth ever, and people will be like, whoa, you're like that, you talk like, you know what I mean? Like, and for relationships that I've been in, yeah, like, the person that I was with before, yeah, she looked a little bit, if people are going to categorize us as a couple, yes, maybe when people look at us as a couple together, I was the more femmy girl and she was the more whatever, not as femmy as me. But when we were interacting together as a couple, I felt like I was the more not controlling, but the more dominant person, the more masculine person, if we're going to categorize things that way. So I think it all has to do with your personality and how you are and how you're feeling that day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're girls and we change our personalities like every freaking second.
Yeah, but it's not only like females. Like, okay, I was just sitting here and I was writing all the terminologies that we could call ourselves. Okay, and it ranges chichi man, alright? Gay, tranny, top, bottom, femme, hard stud, soft stud, okay, AG, pillow princess, fairy, I mean, carpet muncher, homo, tween, stem. This is like not even half of the things that I have on here. And the thing is that we target the straight community and we're like, why are they looking at us like we're different? When in turn, we view ourselves differently because there's so many terminologies just within our one community that we even identify with. So how do you think, Fats, how do you think the straight community is going to view us? Like, how can we change that?
What do you think?
How do you think the straight community is going to... Anybody can answer that question. It is a hard question.
Because I don't really think about the straight community. That's why I can't really answer. I don't really care about them that much. Like, I have a couple of straight friends. I'm cool with them, whatever. But I don't really care what's going on in their community, honestly.
Well, like, on our way here, we were talking about, like, if straight, let's say, like, a straight couple or anybody straight, like, we were walking and they see a girl in baggy clothes, they're automatically going to assume she's gay. But I said, no, like, what if she just coming from, like, the gym or, like, you know, she playing ball or something? Like, why would you assume just because of her clothes that she's, you know, gay or whatever, right? And it's the same thing with, like, even us as a community, like, I just think I don't know, like, I just lost my train of thought, but for real, like, I think it's just clothes. Like, for me, I would never date a stud. But not because of how they dress, it's just, I don't feel I need, like, if there's a femme and she's aggressive, I love that. But it's just not my preference, and you're entitled to that, right? And I just, like, I don't know, I don't think it should be determined on, I'm sure, like, if I was to date her, she wouldn't want me dressing in boy clothes. But it's the same deal. Like, if I want a girl, I want to see, like, her curves and everything, too. If she's going to wear my t-shirt or my jeans, I can take that off. Like, no problem. Like, go ahead. Dress like a boy. I don't care. Like, at the end of the night, it's the same thing, right? Like, the girl wearing the baggiest jeans could have the fattest ass. Like, you never know. Like, you don't know. You don't know. So, I mean, but it's a preference thing. Of course, I understand. Like, I wouldn't date a stud because I don't want to, like, I mean, I can be best friends with one, no problem. Like, yeah, you're cool. But it wouldn't turn me on.
I mean, it would if I'm allowed to touch you, like after.
When your clothes are off.
Yeah, like if you're not.
I think she's just heading in a whole different direction.
No, I know.
18 plus to watch it.
I mean,
Go ahead.
If you don't mind, is it possible we can take the conversation a little bit deeper?
Yeah, go ahead.
Since we're talking about touching and being touchy.
Oh, wait.
No, wait. This is a very good question.
Okay.
It's not a question, maybe a comment. Maybe just whatever in the air, but what about studs that take penetration?
Okay, all right. Okay, now let's target that to labels. Why can't they?
because they're a stud.
Okay,
You
but-
see? There we go. There we go.
Okay, but why? And then you just
Because
said that's the
there's a
significance
preference,
of
That's why.
like that's it doesn't make sense to me. If you just said that it doesn't really matter.
Who just said that?
That what? You said that labels it shouldn't matter, right?
Right.
Okay, so there's a good point.
Well, that's
Studs taking penetration. Why is it such an issue?
I just don't see how it makes sense.
But why does it not make sense though?
Just
But then if that's the case, wouldn't your fan go get a real dude? I'm sorry, that's my opinion.
it's the same.
It's the same way
thing.
yeah,
it's the
it
same
is.
thing. It's the same thing. Do you understand what you're trying to say?
Like, personally, if I'm gonna go date straight, I'm being really raw and honest. If I'm gonna go date a hardcore stud, I'm just gonna get a real man. I don't want to see boobs and a plastic penis. Like, I'd rather just get the real thing. But if there's girls who maybe I'm being
going
serious.
real.
I'm
She's
being
raw, man.
honest.
She's
I'm
raw,
being honest.
man.
It bothers me. Like, I think it's a personal choice. Like, if a stud doesn't want to take penetration, I think that's a personal choice. It doesn't have to be something because of what you wear. They don't even have to tell nobody. They don't have to tell nobody. What you do in the bedroom should not be nobody else's business.
Yeah, but if it gets out of the bedroom, why should it be an issue?
It shouldn't. That's
Right.
nobody else's
You hear
business.
what I mean? So therefore, again, that brings us back to labels. Like, in the end, we're all just women dating women. But why is there such a significance on what your label is? You know? Even it goes as far as what you do in your bedroom. You can't do this, you can't do that. Why is that?
But who says you can't?
Yeah, but why is it frowned upon? Well, YouTube, you heard what they had to say in regards to labels, but you know what? It's such a big topic that I feel that I need your response. So hit us up. Facebook, LEZbEhoNEStTO, YouTube, LEZbEhoNEStTO, and tell me what you think about it. Labels. We're going to do a response show in the near future. But coming up next week, Bisexual What? And we have a mad, crazy panel with a lot to say. So check out for that response show. And I'll see you soon. Peace.